All right, so this is the Topstep account. As you can see, 50K buying power. We have account type standard. We only did standard, and platform Topstep X. I'm pretty sure it's the only platform that you're able to submit orders on. The current balance is $53,010.56. We overshot just by a little bit, and then you can see our profit was about $3,023.06. It took me about 16 days of trading days. That's how long it took me. Like I said, it did take me a little bit longer, and that was just because my setups, they take a longer time. So it's whenever I have the have the ability to. Goodness gracious. Um, my consistency was about 46%, which I don't even know what the hell that means. Whatever, who cares? Worst day was about 628. Best day was 1395. Okay, and you can see we got extremely close April 9th, and then we had to give back some profits to the market because it's very hard to secure $100 or $200 worth of profit when you're trading contracts. If I was trading lot sizes, completely different. You can control that. But we ended up dropping down to a balance of about 51,682, and in our one trade we hit for 53,000, right? Which was recent. Now I want to go over something. The reason why it took me so long is because I was not going in full size. I was scaling in, but I didn't have a proper scale in method, proper scale in thing that I do every time. So it led to me taking a substantial amount of time to pass this evaluation. So in total, we submitted about 125 contracts, 63 trades were taken, and mind you, these are scale-ins. So we have max consecutive win-loss trades, and my max winning trades were 4, max losing trades were 6. And you can see our wins for the day. So you see 100%. We won 2 trades, and that was on oil. That was what got us to our next target. And then you can see some other trades that we took. Over here, we lost 3 on that day for only a 64 loss. Oh no, $194 loss. We lost 2 trades over here, but we walked away with about $436 in losses, which that was based off of just news. That was an error that I made on my end. I was just going off of the hype, but then in the end of the day, I ended up walking away with around a $237 loss instead of it being $436. So that was very good on my part. And then we have some other trading days. We lost, I don't think that was 6 trades. I think that was just me having scale ins on one position. I'm pretty sure, because I'd be damned if I took 6 trades in one day. I will not do something like that. It's just most likely I had 6 contracts open. And then you can see we took a loss over here. We took 1 win and 2 losses. We walked away with -7 on the day, and you can see one of our days, 1395, we hit. And I believe we took 1 trade, but 4 contracts led to 1395. Of course, we had to close a little bit early because we don't want to get. I just didn't want him to have any excuse on why they wanted to raise the bar on like how much I need to earn in the account. So I didn't give them any reason. So I normally place my take profits around 1400, 1395, somewhere around there. And then we have 2-0, 2-0, 1-0, and you can just see we were hitting for sure. Some days we would lose, but I'm getting in on the same orders, because there is you have this the overnight trading rules, which I want to say I do apologize to Topstep for that. It was just a lack of information. I didn't understand that all they're doing is the exact same thing that every futures platform does. If you had more than 50,000 in real capital, you wouldn't have to abide by those overnight fees and not overnight fees, but overnight requirements. But because this is a simulated account, I'm assuming, I only have $2,000 to lose. I only make $3,000 on it. I treat it as if it's literally just that. So if I had $2,000 in my futures platform, I wouldn't be able to hold trades overnight. That's exactly the same thing that these futures trading platforms, prop firms are doing. So no malicious intent on that. Now we are going to talk about the Topstep update because that was crazy. And that's going to completely change how I approach Topstep moving forward, especially now that I have an Express account. I don't really see a point in doing things the way that I was doing before, which we will get into either later on in this video or we'll get into in another video. But that is my Topstep performance. And like I said, we are actively in order. We have some orders on MYM. We got in last night. And right now, it's not really doing much. So I'm probably going to be exiting with maybe a minor win at best or a minor loss at worst. I don't think we'll hit stop loss within the next 2 hours. I just don't believe it. But at the same time, it's possible. We have had some crazy stock rallies. For instance, like I said, my Intel stock is up crazy. AMD shot up as well. And as you can see, the NASDAQ and the S&P are rallying right now. And this has, even more precedence that oil is dropping back down to $90 a barrel, which is still relatively high, but we are seeing some gains on the other inside of the tech sector. Not that always translates to MYM, but there is a chance that we do see some more buying pressure, especially with the uncertainty of the war kind of being a little bit more predictable. Like we kind of know what's going on. It's almost obvious now. So we'll be seeing what's going to happen. Like I said, within the next 2 hours, I have to close anyway, and I intend to close anyway. We didn't hit 1-to-1, so I'm not looking to move to break even. We didn't hit 2-to-1, so I'm not looking to secure some profits. Nothing is going to change. If I take a minor loss, that's okay. I accounted for those things. That's where we manage risk. So the best thing that I can do is try to manage the account the best that I can, and just wait for the next opportunity for shorts on MIM, which I'm going to be going over why I'm only shorting right now. That's probably going to be on. I have to make videos for my community, guys. I know that seems very like, what's the word? Like I'm trying to sell you something. But the thing is that I have not focused on them as much. I've been very heavily focused on YouTube when it comes to my trading knowledge. I literally have not done any breakdowns for them. They have all been done on YouTube, and then, I just left up what I've been doing for like the past 2 years on my website. I have to fix that. So I have to decrease the amount of breakdowns that I do over here just for a little bit, because I have to catch up. Once we get to a suitable number that I like, I will resume doing continual breakdowns over here. But just for like the next, I don't know, it may be the next year, god darn, because I don't know how. I only take 8 trades a month on average, and how many of those trades are winners? So you're just looking at it from that perspective. And what I count as a win is when it hits TP down here, 5-to-1. So my 2-to-1s I don't really go over. My 3-to-1s I don't go over. My 4-to-1s I don't go over. My 5-to-1s I go over. So I have to slow down over here and do them over there. I can probably do some losing breakdowns, like post markets over here. That may be something that I include, maybe something that I do, but we don't know yet. But you can see it says express funded right here. Legit. I don't know. I don't even know why I have to show this. But I'll catch you guys whenever I tap back in.